Okay, we are now on to part 3 of lesson 7.3. For the back side of this sheet, we are now going to look at some examples of how to find perpendicular lines when we already have a line equation. So if we look at this first one, find the perpendicular line to the equation y equals 2x plus 4 and goes through the points 1, negative 2. So again, it all starts with the slope. So we know that the slope of this line is 2x. So therefore, the slope of a line that would be perpendicular to this would have to be the negative reciprocal slope, which is going to be negative 1/2. So that means the equation we're looking for, y is going to equal negative 1/2 x plus b. So you can see we took the 2, we found its reciprocal, which is 1/2, and then we made it negative. And so now we can put in these values, 1 and negative 2, for x and y. So we're going to have negative 2 equals negative 1/2 times 1 plus b. And we would find that b is equal to negative 1 and 1/2. Therefore, the equation for this line will be y equals negative 1/2 x minus, not plus, minus 3/2, or negative 1 and 1/2. And that line would be perpendicular to the line y equals 2x plus 4. So now on your own, try the next two examples. Pause the video for a moment, do those two examples, and then when you're finished, unpause and we'll check the answers. Okay, now that you've unpaused the video and hopefully gone through these, let's go through and see how we would do these. So we want to find a line that is perpendicular to the line y equals 3/4 x minus 1. So first we're going to set up y equals, okay, so the reciprocal of 3/4 x. The reciprocal would be 4/3, negative 4/3 x. So negative 4/3 x plus b. Now we can put in 4 for x, negative 1 for y. That negative 1 equals negative 4/3 times 4 plus b. And so we would go through and solve. So negative 4/3 times 4, that's going to be negative 16/3. And then we could add that to both sides. So b, our y-intercept, is going to be equal to 13/3. Therefore, our equation is going to be y equals negative 4/3 x plus 13/3. Okay, let's look at another example. Find the perpendicular line to the equation y equals negative 2x plus 3 and goes to the points negative 2, 3. So it's going to be y equals the negative reciprocal of negative 2 is going to be positive 1/2. So we're going to have 1/2 x plus b. Now I can plug in 3 for y, negative 2 for x. 3 equals 1/2 times negative 2 plus b. And then solve for b. b is going to be equal to 4. So y is going to be equal to 1/2 x plus 4. And those are our solutions to these practice problems. All right, so I want you to do for class on Wednesday, so I want you to make one parallel and one perpendicular problem that you will send to a partner to solve. And then, of course, you're going to get their problems, and you're going to correct each other's works and look at each other's solutions. And we'll do that next time in class.